Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I have embellishments for Thanksgiving for the embellishment swap and in Swapper's Corner. So I have made a variety of embellishments. These could be used for project life, they could be used in a junk journal, scrapbooking, all the different types, and I made more than the 12 that were required. And I started out, I made a tassel. So there, it's just a ribbon tassel. Then I put in one of these little leafy wreaths. This is from the village section at one of the stores. It's a, where is it? Here it is. So it's this. And then I made a flower paper clip, and I used the fluffy flowers out of book paper in the center, and a copper paper clip, and then this paper clip is some of the plaid ribbon, and that'll be fun for any type of paper crafting as well. Next I have a burlap sticker, and I've used these stickers throughout on a variety of the pieces, and I had this one, so I went ahead and just left it as a sticker. And so you just pull it off and you've got your sticker embellishment. And also gifted the last burlap sticker in this little bag of goodies. So this little bag of goodies has you know, different things that I've used throughout so that she can make her pages match her embellishments if she'd like. So I had this tag, and I did a paper ribbon, added one of those stickers, some of the leaves from the little garland, a fluffy flower, and a piece of lace down here. So and this was already cut out of the tag. I had gotten that at Michael's. This little embellishment is a scallop circle punch out with the sticker, some paper ribbon, some lace, one of the flowers, and these are coming off of a garland that I had that I don't use anymore. And they're just, it's a hydrangea that was on there. So so there's that, and a couple of the leaves from the garland. Over here I have the boy and the girl pilgrim. And I've cut the doily in half and gave her half and gave him half. I did not leave them, you know, straight. She's a little bit at an angle, but they would be really cute, you know, on a page, like at the holding something in, like this. But I just thought that they were really fun. The stamps are an old stamp from close to my heart, and I actually don't own the stamp, but I had many years ago my friend owned the stamp, and I went ahead and stamped a bunch of things, and these are embossed, and then I've used the distress ink and a sponge to color them in. A little bit of the paper ribbon, one of the 450 hearts. This is actually the birthday heart. I happened to have it out when I was making the pocket yesterday from my birthday, and noticed that it was the perfect color yellow on the other side. That's the really cool thing when you use your Cricut or your Silhouette and you cut out a bunch of shapes, and if you're using double-sided paper, it gives you two choices of things. So I've made a little raffia bow, added the flower, and a little bit of bling. So those are the pilgrims. Next we have another one of the hearts, and I've put the paper ribbon across, added the word thankful. This is stamped on coffee dyed index card. It's two-sided. The index card is orange on one side and green on the other, like the green side. I added a fluffy flower here and one of the hydrangea flowers here. Okay, we have another heart. This one has one of the burlap stickers, the flower, and the fluffy flower. So really simple. This little tag I had in my stash, and I've taken and sewn this piece of the burlap that has the gold sparkles, a little piece of lace, and the bow, and I just sewed it across, added some raffia ribbon and some bling on top. This is a label that I had cut out. I added a little bit of the paper ribbon here, a couple of the flowers from the garland, a piece of the heart lace, and the word blessed from the Tim Holtz Small Talk book. This was really cool. I happen to have this sticker in my stash, and it matches the paper that I've been using in the paper ribbon. And so I thought, well, I'll make a giant embellishment out of that. So it's this oval sticker on a leaf with some a raffia bow and the flower, and then the couple pieces of the little garland. And then I attached a fluffy flower onto the hydrangea flower because there was so much space right there. It just needed something. And a little dot, dot, dot there with the gold bling. So, and I don't know if I told you, but there's a couple of garland leaves also stuck in there. So this I did mostly with my hot glue gun. The fluffy flowers, I used the Aleene's tacky glue, and I also used the blue Tombow Mono Aqua liquid glue. I have one more here, and I've sewn the leaf and the paper ribbon on it. Then I've glued the word blessed. It's a stamp that I have, one of the hydrangea flowers and a fluffy flower and some bling, bling, bling. So that, oh, and then as a special thing, I've been playing with the new sewing machine that I got at the yard sale, and I love it. $20. I actually went through and read the directions. And it's working. So I made this pocket. Now remember yesterday I told you that I had out a paper bag that I'm going to be using because of the poinsettias on it. Well, this is the negative where there's no poinsettias or anything. The paper bag is really cool. It has like a honeycomb embossing to the paper, and oh my gosh, I was like, and look down here, it's really sharp here, and then like nothing here and some here, and I just thought that was so cool. So I'm going to be using a paper bag for some of the things I'm making, and so I'm gifting one of those pockets, and I made a tag using one of the window door tags, excuse me, that I had in my stash. I stamped the word grateful, added some bling, 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 and I added, this is a piece, this paper, I backed it with this paper, and then I used some of the antique linen so that the back wasn't so stark white. And I was like, oh, well, that can just go right in there. Isn't that cool? And then I made this little tag, and the tag was from my stash, and I made another one of the embellishments using the scallop circle, the burlap sticker, some of the rubber paper ribbon, a little bit of lace, a couple of those flowers from the garland, and a hydrangea. And then for the tie at the top, I went ahead and I just used some paper scraps that were on my desk, and I hot glued them on there. So, and then this just goes in there, and I just flip that little bit up, and it makes a nice little pocket. And I think I'll probably put my note in here. So these are the 12 embellishments. Of course, there are more that I am sending to my swap partner. And so I hope she enjoys it and is able to use this in her paper crafting for Thanksgiving. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if there's something that you would like to see how I make it, please put it in the comments below. What was your favorite one? I really like the way these turned out. I like this one. I love the pocket. I like all of them. I love the pocket. So I don't know if you can see that honeycomb design. So check out your paper bags. Here in California, and where we live, you have to, if you didn't bring bags, you have to pay for bags, and they give you either paper or a really nice bag. And at Winco, they were doing paper, so that is my thing. I'm also gifting a set of these stickers. It doesn't say when they're from, but these are probably vintage. They probably are. And then a variety of other little things that I've thrown in. So things that I use to make the embellishments, I'm gifting her some of those things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. And this week and always, be thankful, be grateful, be blessed. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.